confident morning, afternoon, and evening to all my dear shining stars and super speakers. Today is day 23 of our phase 5 creative communication, and today we are going to explore something that is not just a skill but a superpower in today's world, the power of speech. And today's topic is the speech spectrum, from planned to on the spot. As the member of an institutions, we are supposed to deliver speeches on different occasions. On the basis of these occasions, there are various kinds of speeches, like speech on a given topic. This is the basic form of speeches that you are usually doing. Then farewell speech, welcome speech, thank you, or we can say vote of thanks speech, chief guest speech, and motivational speech. Before preparing a speech, we need to understand the format of speech very well to make our speech effective and influential. There is a set format. For example, first of all, you have to greet the people. You should know your audience and greet the people well, like good morning to one and all present here, or fantastic morning to one and all. Then introduction, introduce yourself and your purpose. Why are you delivering the speech? Then briefly mention the topic of your speech. After that, you have to tell the main content of the topic, or the speech on which you are speaking. Discuss the topic in detail using 2-3 key points. Use examples, facts, personal stories, or quotations to make your speech influential. Then conclusion, conclude your speech by summarizing the main points and ending with a powerful closing statement or message. You can take any famous quotation or some lines of a poem. Then thanking the audience by saying thank you and politely thank everyone for listening, like this. So this is the basic format of a speech. You have to know this so well before preparing for a speech. Now let's listen to a wonderful speech.
घर सजाने का तसव्वुर रखते हो, आओ पहले इस घर की मजबूत नींव रखी जाए. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and we have come a long way as in civilization. From Rigved and Samved to the longest written constitution of the world, from building Pushpak Vimans 4,000 years ago to building Miraj and Tejas today, from worshipping moon and Mars to today going to moon and Mars through Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan, we have come a long way as in civilization. Today, when I look at this topic, I see three aspects. What is a sustainable future for me? What is the role of youth? And how can we connect both of these together? Ecologically, ladies and gentlemen, the West has just started to learn the concept of living in harmony with nature. But as a civilization, we have been worshipping trees and eating on banana leaves for centuries. Today, as young people, it is important for us to take small steps. For example, today as youngsters, when rather than buying a 2500cc bike, we buy a 2500 rupees bicycle for a local travel. When you put that piece of plastic in the drain, and when as a civilization we understand the concept that nature has enough for your need but not for your greed, will lead to an ecologically sustained nation. And when we have the resources, will lead towards a sustainable society, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we need to build a society that is sustainable and inclusive. It should include the doctors, it should include the soldiers, as well as the sweepers who clean this nation. Today, as we have surpassed China in terms of population, it becomes inevitable that we make educational and health infrastructure to sustain that population. And I would like to ask the youth of this nation, in order to become socially sustainable, we need to enforce and increase our employment avenues. Why should, as young people, we should only dream about becoming IAS officers, doctors and engineers in this nation of Mahatma Gandhi and vocational education? Why cannot I dream a nation in which through vocational education, a young Dalit boy from Gujarat becomes the leading shoemaker of the world?
How was it? this speech secured first position in the National Youth Parliament 2024. The boy who is speaking is Yatin Bhaskar from Haryana, and he is not following any British or American accent in his speech. So what is important is your ideas, your thoughts and views, and your style of delivering them. Now let's have a look on the different kinds of speeches. Like farewell speech, you know very well, farewell speech you are to deliver to bid farewell to your senior classes, your senior students, or a teacher or principal. So this is a formulated speech I have given to you. You can make your own speech also. The next is welcome speech. Welcome speech for a chief guest. This is generally delivered at the starting of a program, of a celebration, by any student or by the head of the institution. Next is thank you speech or vote of thanks. This speech is delivered at the end of the program to thank students, parents, and other audiences, chief guests, and the all people to make the event a success. Next is speech on a given topic. This is the basic form. For example, a topic is given to you and you have to deliver the speech on that particular topic. For example, I have taken safe environment because today is the World Environment Day, so that I have taken this topic today. Next is chief guest speech. As a chief guest at a prize distribution ceremony or any other program, annual function, if you are invited as a chief guest, so what kind of speech you have to deliver there? So this is a formulated speech. You can read and repeat and try to speak. Then motivational speech. This kind of speech is delivered to inspire or motivate others by your thoughts and your words. So these are some kinds of speeches I have given to you, and there is some other thing while it comes to speaking. This is impromptu speaking, which is speaking without preparation, on the spot speaking. You are given a topic and you are given 30 or 20 seconds to think only, and you have to deliver a speech on the spot. So this is like jam activity, but in the jam you prepared well before speaking, and then with preparation you spoke. But here you need not prepare. You are not to prepare anything, only on the spot you are to speak. I am giving you some examples, some topics. You can practice with these topics, and there are numerous topics, so many topics you can take and start for a minute speaking without any preparation. If I were a bird, importance of laughter, my dream job, the internet, a blessing or a curse, morning versus night, life without mobile phones, what success means to me, the role of kindness, online classes, pros and cons, a surprise holiday. So these are some interesting topics I have selected for you for impromptu speaking. You can take any topic and speak for just 1 minute, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever you wish. Now deliver a speech on your favorite topic, make a video and send it to me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice learning.